So I saw that new It movie, that new remake of It, and I learned so many useful things about Pennywise. Pennywise can move super fast in that scary, jerky, stop-motion-y way that like Japanese horror movie ghosts do, but if you're a little kid and your legs are like a foot long and you back up a couple steps, he will not be able to catch you. He like gets tired and gives up. Pennywise is aware enough of modern popular culture to know which children's things to make scary. Like if he showed up this year, he would probably do like Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics or something like that. Pennywise has an increasingly long wind-up for scaring his victims. Like, if it was me, I would be like, biting a kid's arm off has proved pretty effective at making them feel fear, but Pennywise doesn't like to take the easy way out. He appreciates the craftsmanship that goes into a good scare and prefers to lead them on like fun scavenger hunts that lead to scary things instead. Pennywise mistakenly thinks that once he scares you, that scare becomes like an inside joke between the two of you, and he'll do callbacks to it later. Like if he scared you with eggs, he'll call you Egg Boy. And if he scared you with clowns, he'll go beep beep, because that's the sound that clown noses make. If you're obsessed with taking medicine, every time he sees you, he'll say, "What are you looking for?" Which is, I don't know what that's in reference to. Sometimes instead of killing children and feasting on their fear, Pennywise prefers to corrupt other children to make them want to kill people on their own, which is scary to the audience, but it's unclear how that contributes to his goals. Pennywise doesn't care what anyone thinks. His monster friends probably all thought he was a total weirdo for wanting to be a clown. Like they were probably like, a clown's not scary. And then Pennywise had to sit them down and tell them about the use of children's iconography as an ironic means to evoke horror from children. They were like, why don't you just be a big spider or something that elicits an immediate fear response? And then even after he demonstrated that clowns and balloons and stuff could be scary, they were like, why is a clown your default go-to thing though? Like, just admit to us that you like being a clown. Pennywise understands that there is a nuance in using children's things for scare purposes. It's a fine line, like him rocking on a rocking horse would probably be scary, but him energetically skipping rope would not be very scary. Swinging ominously on a swing set is scary, but going across some monkey bars is not scary. It's really an art. Pennywise is stronger against one child at a time and has a lot more difficulty beating them if they're like all together in a big group. But if you are in a group, he can isolate one of you by suddenly making you appear someplace else so you're separated from everybody. But he can only do this once, and he doesn't do it again after that. Pennywise is a clown for fear reasons, but doesn't seem to grasp a clear understanding of what a clown is or does. Or maybe he's just not good at clown things. Like, he even named himself Pennywise the Dancing Clown to like avoid any expectations that he's gonna do anything other than dancing. I'm convinced he can't even make a balloon animal, like even one of the simple beginner ones, like a dog or a sword. At one point he shows up and he has like 30 balloons tied together in like an inverted pyramid shape, but they're all just normally shaped balloons. Like, this seems like a clear compensation for not being able to do balloon animals. Like, can somebody just tell him that there are like simple clown things he can do? Like one of those flowers that sprays you with water or something. You don't have to go to clown college. Pennywise likes to receive full credit for whatever he's doing. Pennywise shapeshifts into what you're afraid of the most, so he like turns into this scary lady from a painting and then retreats behind the corner. You just see that feminine scary hand curled around the door frame, and he disappears. And then he peeks back out, like, just making sure you're aware that was me. It's Pennywise. Here I am. Like, just in case the kids thought they were being attacked by a different, unrelated supernatural monster in Pennywise's house. Pennywise might at some point just give up trying to figure out what you're scared of and just go, like, praying mantis or something. Pennywise has one weakness: physical trauma. Pennywise had like a long trial period of things he tried to make scary, but they just didn't evoke that level of ironic fear. Like he came to get one kid in a playground and he was like, I'll slide down the twisty slide. That'll scare them. But like the twisty slides are never steep enough and there's always like too much friction. So he's like kind of going down the slide and awkwardly stopping at certain intervals. He had to like clomp his feet on the plastic slide in a really undignified way to get himself moving again. And the kid's just standing 20 feet away watching him come down the slide like, is this clown gonna get me? Or